this is Gary of the Gary Moves podcast, and what I'm going to speak to you about today is the plans that I've had in the back of my mind for quite a while now, but that I'm going to finally start bringing to fruition. And I think it's very important actually for progress in sports or in life to get a cross-pollination of ideas, and the best even is to have a debate with people who about a certain topic or idea, with people who you respect enough that you can disagree with without there being ruffled feathers. I like watching interviews, and I find it interesting to get different perspectives from different people. And in figure skating, there's certain specific things that we want to learn to be better figure skaters, but it's the sort of the more life-oriented strategizing and tactics that come into play when you're trying to achieve something good in sport or business or whatever it happens to be. And it's those general things that are as important as the particulars. And so by me now deciding, after wanting to do interviews with people, finally bumped into Nick over at CrossFit in Nishiazabu, and he also has a video cast and here in Tokyo. And so we got talking, and we decided to do, well, not so much an interview. And I don't want to, I like having a cross-pollination of ideas, like I've said, but I don't necessarily think an interview is the best way of doing that, because I want to come at somebody and have a give and take. Which is what an interview is, but I want to have a conversation. You can learn as much from a conversation where one person isn't sort of like posing as the authority and the other person's just has a role asking questions, but that we engage with each other in an intellectual way, and we bounce ideas off each other. So more conversational is the direction that I want to go in. Even the best, if you want to have a good brainstorming and exchange of ideas with somebody and have the best takeaways from it, you have a debate, like I say. And so in other words, you're not shy about wondering about whether somebody that you're having even a public conversation with, wondering about, is it really necessary to do it that way? Are you just having some assumption, or maybe there could be a better way? We don't have to agree with each other. And by entering into those sorts of debates, I think ultimately we're going to, with mutual respect, build our knowledge and our foundation. So Nick Pettis from the CrossFitness studio in Nishiazabu here in Tokyo. We will be having, we've already had, and you will see, we're going to post some interview. Actually, and it wasn't, yes, we have an exchange, and there's some interesting concepts and ideas that arise in that conversation. In addition, I asked him, now how can a CrossFit person help a figure skater? I talked a little bit about the similarity between CrossFit and figure skating, for example, that they're both all about versatility. CrossFit is not so much specialized, and figure skating definitely not specialized. It's, you want to be a jack of all trades to be a good figure skater. So it's quite an interesting exchange that we have, and I have some specific questions, and Nick shows some specific exercises that he would recommend. And so for me, it was a lot of fun having a conversation with Nick, and I hope that you enjoy, as viewers, spectating, being an audience for this conversation. Okay, enjoy. I'll catch up with you in the future. Ciao.